Hello and welcome to words. Hello and welcome to another healthy dose of Doctors and Dragons, where we play D&D with real-life health professionals. My name is CJ. I am your DM, and this evening we are joined with a few players. Please introduce yourself once more.
I'm Sarah, playing Tabitha, a Tabaxi.
Starting with Sarah. Hello, I am Tristan. I am playing Kergan, the Fangless Orc Rogue. Do we do the doctor stuff? Should we do the doctor stuff? Yeah, fuck it, I don't get that much. Onto Leech here.
Oh, what doctor stuff?
Yay, Justin.
Oh, like who we are as doctors now.
Yay, me!
Oh, we can do that if you want.
I don't care that much.
Hi,
I just thought about it for a half second.
What do you do?
Hey, Justin. Welcome. Currently working as a locum medical registrar, internal med. Currently mostly at Griffith, but a little bit everywhere. Yeah.
Were you a med reg when you started with us? Or is it new?
Yep. And I'm not on the program, so I'm not making any progress. I'm seriously considering switching to GP at this point. I really would like to do it just in 9 to 5. Maybe I do the Royal General's pathway, so I have options. But like, yeah, yeah.
Come do
just
9
getting
to
enough money
3
to retire in time.
Start a little late on Tuesday, so you can
That's a future thing.
Next,
yeah, I've already
Lucci.
passed this year's applications, so it's not going to be.
Hi everyone, I'm Lucci. I'm playing Ashling of the Mudflat, and I'm an arsenic. I'm relatively new to D&D. I am a psychiatrist, which also gives you 9 to 5-ish, you know, if you're so inclined.
And I'm going to embarrass Lucci just for a moment.
Excuse me. I'm going to
oh my gosh.
I saw that she was shortlisted for a writing award. And unfortunately, due to the delay in our timelines, I believe the nominations and voting have closed for that award. But good luck, Lucci. Looks like you've written a very good piece for the Rush Literary Show. And you've actually got quite a few other titles to your name. I was looking at your nomination. You've done a bit of writing in your time.
Yeah, I've got about 11 publications like floating around in the world in various print or kind of online media. Yeah, this is like it's been a passion of mine for a very long time, since I was about 10 years old. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend it as a side hustle because it's a lot of it's a lot of work for kind of a very competitive industry. So yeah, kudos to kind of full respect to anyone out there also trying to be creative, because this is it's rough.
And now that I've embarrassed one of our players, Justin, it's good to have you back.
Are you implying that speaking to me will embarrass all the rest of the players as well?
No, I'm just implying that we missed your grim, dark, stoic nature.
I think I watched too many Batman movies and then I adopted the voice a bit. So I'm Justin and I'm playing as Vorgrim. He's a Paladin of Bane. I'm currently a GP and I love D&D. I love role-playing games. I think they're great from a lateral thinking perspective as well as a brainstorming perspective. I enjoy all the world building that goes on in them and looking forward to the session with you.
Okay. Well, where we last left off, without Vorgrim's steady hand, our heroes managed to find themselves deep in the bowels of a ship. In the midst of a fashion show, they were uncovering some sinister plot by a worm-like villain, along with several worm-like minions of his. Barrels were launched from the bottom of the ship, and with a clutch spell, Kergan managed to explode the barrels in midair with a natural 20, I believe, making sure that the strange and sinister green gas dissipated before it hit the city below. And just as the villains turned to face you with the hold open, with the wind rushing below you, with near certain death from a drop below you, Kergan felt his arm start to change, and we wondered if maybe some of that gas had actually been exposed to him. Adventurers, I will need you to roll for initiative as you find yourselves ready for battle.
I got distracted
say
by
we're
the
about to
pretty
end?
green gas.
And to
Five.
Mortal.
Mortal Kombat.
I think we all did. 8.
Ooh,
Oh, someone got a 20.
What's a B?
A 20.
a natural 20. Cool. So we have Kergan.
I didn't
with
say it.
an
It's okay.
8. Okay.
Yep.
Tabitha with. Actually, what did you roll, Tabitha?
Five.
Two
I
Tabitha.
think you
Hold on.
guys were already there, and I sort of followed you in right at the end.
So Aisling, Kergan, Vorgrim,
Yes.
Tabitha,
Yeah.
and the enemies. Okay. And actually, Aisling will be first up as you guys, if you guys want to move those tokens around anywhere else. Kurgan's the closest. But yeah, Aisling is up. And what do you do?
So, is there anything that would do well with it being blown up? Because I think throughout the run.
If you all those circular barrels down around you guys are barrels of gunpowder, if you recall. And I think
Yeah,
on
so-
the right hand.
So if you imagine that red square is the open hold, so that's like just air rushing
Yeah.
beneath. Most of the gunpowder barrels mixed in with the poison barrels when you open the hole. There's still a few left, just like maybe 3 or 4. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can. So if you want to say there's a gunpowder barrel near one of the minions and you want to explode it, go ahead by all means. We'll add some extra damage.
Yeah. No, that sounds good. I will use. Where are my spells? There we are. I will use. I think I've got Starry Wisp that can explode things.
Yeah.
Oh, Starry was pretty solid.
How much?
Range of 60 feet. Cool. And I press the hit.
Mhm.
Cool. I got
A 9 will not do it.
Oh.
With a 9, you sort of fling a Starry Wisp and it just shoots out the outer window. Like it actually just like shoots out through an open window and into the night sky, almost like a shooting star.
Oh.
Some little child down below is like, "Look, mommy!"
All initiative.
that's such a
no
letdown after the last one.
Yeah, it really is a.
If I recall, there was fireworks going off because this is some big gala event. So all this is just like part of the background.
Yeah.
Would you like to do anything else, Ashley?
I'll try Moonbeam next, actually.
Yes, you can. I had to look this up. So in 2024 rules, you can only cast one spell with a spell slot, but you can cast a cantrip. So the way that they put it was one spell per turn with a spell slot, but if you have a cantrip as a bonus action, you can also use that.
Oh, what's a cantrip?
Cantrip is like your basic one. So I think Starry Wisp is a
Starry Wisp
cantrip.
is a cantrip. So
Oh,
you
yes,
can
that
use
was my
you can use
cantrip.
a spell if it's a bonus action spell. Because you've done an action if you cantrip.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, I see. Bonus action. I can't really. There are like no real bonus actions that I can do. Yeah, not at the moment. I haven't quite got there yet.
Most classes don't have a lot of good bonus action options.
Yeah.
Rogues are
So,
the
like-
exception.
Okay.
Like druids can do shillelagh, I think, but that's like turning a thing into a weapon, and it's not great.
I think I turn into. I think I can shapeshift later on, but I don't.
Wizards
I
get a
haven't
few
quite
spells.
developed that feature yet.
Yeah. So
We're level 5, aren't we?
Yes.
I haven't checked in a while. I'll be honest, I haven't looked at your guys' campaign sheet. I'll double check that now.
I'm level 3.
Hang on.
No. That's
look at
definitely
campaign
incorrect. This is the problem with playing only like every couple of months.
Hang on. Let me pull up your campaign. So Aisling is level 3. Calliope is level 2 still somehow. Kergan is level 5. Lenora is level 3. Tabitha is level 5. And Vorgrim is level 4.
We've made a mess of this. I'm
Oh, what
This
else
is
very
probably
certain we went to
real
level
world
5
honest
after
though,
the last
right? Because who goes out all the same levels? Seriously.
Yeah.
we can all be level
That's
5.
true, but mechanically it's hard.
Yeah, we'll say we're all level 5 and we can level up to that if we haven't. Okay, so next up is menacing guy in big purple cloak at the end behind the worm monsters. So to refresh your memory, I guess the worm monsters are called Dolgants. They're not great. They look like hideous humanoid creatures with worms attached and tentacles. The man standing behind them looks more humanoid. He has no obvious worm features. He just has purple glowing eyes, sort of a short cropped black beard, and a scar over one eye. He turns to you and says, "You've ruined everything. My children will never feed at this rate." And he sort of looks out at the sky. He sort of almost glances at the moon, and he looks to the city below, and then he's going to look at the close-in person, which is Kergan, and he's going to get very perturbed and cast Corruption. Kergan, can you make for me a DC 19 check, Constitution saving throw? Sorry, DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a 10.
10. Okay, so with that, you take 20 points of necrotic damage, and
Oh, we have to take
the
him out
skin,
first.
the skin on your arm that was just starting to turn purple accelerates, and you feel it creeping up your arm almost to the elbow, and the skin has become now purple and scaled. You also, as it affects you, the corruption means you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and your speed is reduced by half. You can repeat a saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And that's all he'll do. And that takes us to Vorgrim.
Vorgrim is thoroughly out of range of everybody. So he's going to prepare his sword and he's going to dash towards his nearest opponent, which will be one of these bizarre looking enemies he's never seen before.
Yep, no worries. So to get to them, you could just make their, so let's say that's 30 to get to the edge of this. If you want to use a dash and a movement, you can get up there, but you won't be able to attack. As you do so, just make for me a DC 10 athletics check, because you are running along a path above an open hold with wind whipping past below you in heavy plate mail. Sorry, plate. Plate mail is not a thing, and people get angry about that apparently in the comments. Okay, you're fine. If anything, the sturdy plate centers you as you charge forward. Anything else you wish to do?
I don't think Vorgrim has any other actions available. So he's just going to loom menacingly over this enemy, wondering what its innards will look like in a moment.
Okay. You see that is now Dolgants A's turn. It sort of crouches down on all fours and like clambers up the roof and almost spider climbs its way towards you guys across the roof of the hole. The Dolgant, let's see how close we can get. Get right about there. So it's going to hang out on the roof over the whipping air, and it's going to make an attack on Kergan. So a tentacle lashes out. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Kergan, you take 8 points of damage, and you're now grappled.
I am real badly fucked up.
Okay.
And grappled? Okay.
Grappled. So you cannot move. The dog one is sort of lashing you with its tentacle in place, so it's not in direct combat range with you, but it is hitting you from the roof. Dog one B is going to rush down. She's going to go around the side and lash out at Aisling. So it's going to, again, tentacle strike at Aisling.
The Dolgants also rolling athletics checks then to see if they run past the hole okay?
Yes, let's give them a That's very fair, Sarah. Good point.
Well, the first
I'm
one
also
was
wondering
spider
if
climb, so
if A is like up on the ceiling, if we hit A, does he have to roll for whether or not he still holds on?
Maybe. Ooh, that doesn't go well. So, how I reckon that translates. So Doggone fails his athletics check and actually flicks out the tentacle lash at Kergan as he falls. So right now Doggone is swinging in the breeze below the ship, having lashed onto Kergan. Kergan is the anchor point. So Kergan can't move, but he also, it'll be hard for another attack to be made until it gets back up on the ship. Dolgant B will make a roll as well.
Kergan, I think you need to just like cut the fang that cut the tentacle.
Dolgant B is fine.
I mean, I'm
with an
just
18.
messed up. Oh,
And can I get there? Not really. To be fair, I probably can't hit Aisling. Yeah, I can't get there. It's going to use the rest of its turn to rush up and get sort of in Aisling and Kergan's face. Yep, and Dolgants C will say it's going to attack Vorgrim right in its face, and that will be a tentacle attack.
Oh,
They are rolling hot. Oh, not that hot. Only 7 damage, got Vorgrim, and you are grappled as well, which means it is Kergan's turn.
Okay. What to do? What to do? Okay, so I'm not engaged with it. It's grappling me with a tentacle. Can I attack the tentacle?
Yeah, I would think that's appropriate in this scenario, yeah.
And I'm going to use my short sword to attempt to slam. So let me. Yeah, where's my short sword? There it is. And my second roll. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it for sure. So you can, with that, you can slice through the tentacle.
Nice.
Give me a damage roll. As long as it's more than 4, you can completely cut through it. Yep.
5 damage.
With an 8. With that,
Oh,
how
8
does it look
damage.
as you cut through the tentacle and send this thing flying into the beyond?
well done. 1 down.
So I imagine the tentacles like whipped out from this thing and wrapped around me, and he just brings his sword and dagger up and severs the tentacle like that, and as he does, the like thing drops around him, and then he's going to grab a throwing knife out of his belt and throw it at the same guy. Is he still alive or has he died?
So yeah, I mean, you could throw it as they fall. It would be a very hard shot, but you could do it.
He's dying.
Oh, he's the one across the road.
Yeah, all the other enemies are still alive.
Whoops.
The
I
Durin one
accidentally
is the
moved
one...
him off screen, but the one fighting Vogel.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
still alive. Still alive.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should fight the one closest to me. Is he engaging Aisling at the moment? I'm trying to get my sneak attack is what I'm trying to do.
Okay, yeah. So Dolgant C is engaging Vorgrim. Dolgant B was not able to attack either of you because it ran up. If you attack, though, it will take a reaction to attack back. If you make a range attack, sorry.
In that case, I'm going to bonus action disengage to get half my movement, which is a quarter of my movement. So that'll be a single square.
Yep.
But that then cancels my action, so I don't get to throw my knife. And then I'm going to take my move action to run 1, 2, 3, just get a little bit further away.
Sure.
From everything
Solid
bad.
move. Well extricated. Tabitha Lightpaws. What do you do in this scenario?
I pull out my short bow, notch an arrow, and shoot it towards the scary-looking guy who did necrotic damage at the other end.
Yeah, sure.
And +6, it's 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
That will be a 6 damage. And my short bow has Vex, which means if I attack the same target next turn, I will have advantage on my attack roll.
Yep, he will take the 6 damage. That's fine. Okay, cool.
I will move up to about here.
Yep.
And that's me done for my turn. Thank you.
Love it. Okay. So that is Aisling. Aisling, you see a monster go flying off into the beyond. You see Kergan trying to extricate himself. What do you do?
There's Dolgant B. Where is he in relation to me? Like he seems pretty close.
Yeah, he's basically in melee combat with you at this point. So
Yeah,
right in front of you.
I'm just gonna Okay, I'm just going to try and attack him with... Which one gives more damage? Okay. I am going to use my staff to attack him. And just whack him as hard as I can. Okay. I think that's the hit. I roll a 15.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, 20.
Okay. So damage is... I'll do 2 damage.
4.
4?
Uh,
Oh, because it's 2 plus
You
2.
must have had a +2 on it.
Yeah, okay.
Dolgan takes the hit, sort of cracks it over the head. It still looks very vicious and still firing.
Oh.
Anything else you wish to do?
Can I do a spell? I can do a spell, right?
Is it a bonus action?
No.
Bonus action spell.
I don't have very good bonus actions.
Yeah. You would not be able to. So
Okay.
you'll probably do more. Like the trade-off is you'll probably do more damage with the spell, but as you do it up close range, there's disadvantages.
Yeah.
So like it's like risk it for the biscuit, basically. Either have a
Yeah.
slash with your staff or throw a spell at close range and hope it works.
You can take it. Okay, so I have 2 weapon fighting, so you can take attack action on your turn to attack 1 with a light weapon, and make 1 extra attack as a bonus action.
Okay, sure.
Okay. That extra attack must be made with a different light weapon. Oh, okay. Light weapon.
You could punch him.
I
Or
could,
you've got
I
to.
could
You
punch
can't
him.
really hold him there. then.
Can I try and use Starry Wisp again?
You would not
It's
be able
not
to
a
do that
light
with your spell.
weapon.
Oh, it's another light
Yeah.
weapon. Okay.
Do you have a
You
dagger?
know what? Yeah, actually, I'll use a dagger. Okay, let's see what happens with the dagger.
Use a dagger.
I roll a 12.
17
that won't
to
hit,
hit.
sorry.
17 to hit.
17 will hit.
You're not adding your
Yes.
modifiers when you're...
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, 17 will hit.
Okay, cool. Damage is it's a 3 plus 2, so that's a 5.
5 done. Okay. Yep, takes a bit more damage. Not bloody, but looking a bit hurt. Yep, that is flicks through to the next guy. So Dern turns to look at the battlefield, considers things, considers who's pissed him off more, and sort of looks around at you and says,
Probably me.
I wouldn't expect the comboss to fight back. My worms feed. He's going to turn to Vorgrim as the closest person. And he's going to use a good old tentacle whip. So he's going to join in on that. Vorgrim, 27 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Gosh. Okay. You take 16 points of damage, and you are grappled.
Is that another crit?
Medium or smaller crit.
Mm.
Yes. Actually, that wasn't a crit, but he has quite the bonus.
It's just got that little yellow flash thing. And I was like, oh, that must indicate a crit. No, clearly not.
No, I think
all
D&D
of
Beyond's
today's
doing that
dice
to
do
train me into like using it.
Yeah.
So if,
Fair
no
enough.
matter what you roll, it does the gold flash for you, which is
Go
you
on,
are grappled.
shiny.
And
Just to clarify, when you're grappled, I'm assuming my greatsword is bound, my arms are bound, but I'm sort of in unarmed combat distance of this guy.
So your
you can
movement is 0, and you cannot attack targets other than the one grappling you without gaining disadvantage. So you can still use a greatsword. You just can't move, and you are worse off attacking the one next to you.
Fulgrim is going to laugh maniacally. I'm not grappled here with you. You're grappled here with me. And he will launch into an attack action and perform a smite action on the very first attack. Let's see. Attacks. Does that hit?
22 will absolutely hit.
Okay. And we've got to remember that I've got the Savage Attacker and the Great Weapon Mastery. So I'm going to roll the damage twice and pick the nice and got to modify the dice accordingly. So that one's actually 2s convert to 3s. So that's 6 plus my damage bonus, 9 damage. And I get to re-roll 1 damage roll per turn, if I remember correctly, with Savage Attacker. So I'll do that one as well. I think I'll go with this one, with a 13. And we'll see what my divine smite does. 13 plus 12, 25.
So 25 all up.
25 all up. And if he's undead or a fiend, I think he takes an extra d8. I don't know what he is.
An aberration.
Oh,
He looks bad though. That did a lot of damage. Like the Dolgant is barely standing.
all right. And I think I get a second attack because I'm a paladin at level 5.
Nice.
Good thing you were level 5 and not level 4.
Yeah, that would have made all the difference. All right. Does this hit?
What was that? Sorry. Yes. 19. That would just hit.
And damage. 1 converts to a 3, so that would make it 11 plus my. Make it 6 plus my strength bonus, and 9.
Yep. Dolgant goes down.
Okay, and I
You're
think
now
I have
in
a
the battle
bonus
by one
action left,
creature.
don't I? Or is that used up in the smite?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, it's used up in Smite.
Oh,
So
okay.
Smite in 5.5 is always a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Oh, how unfortunate. But and do you get to move after attacking?
I was
or that's
thinking of
it?
eventually multiclassing.
Are you allowed to
No,
move? Okay.
You are grappled actually, still by turn. So
I mean, you are, but
Oh,
you
that's right. So I can't move towards him, can I? Fair enough. I guess he's put his tentacle within arm's reach. That can be a problem for next turn.
great. Absolutely clearing the board. Well done. So, Kergan, you're up with Tabitha on deck. Vorgrim, just roll me a perception check while while they're going. through
I'm
the battle.
curious. Sure, at disadvantage because of the corruption thing.
Yes. Which is a
Cool.
shame because I can see
What
there's
happened to my? Don't ask me why I did that.
Volgrim is paying all the attention he possibly can.
So that's 19, and that's a 12. So 12.
What was that your range dagger?
No, that was my perception test.
Perception check. Okay.
At disadvantage.
Oh, sorry. I was asking that for Vorgrim. Who rolled a 22?
Oh, sorry.
My apologies. So Vorgrim, with a 22, you notice that the compass, your Sangwang compass, is flicking wildly. It's like swinging like as if it was as if the target was moving around rapidly. Like anyway. Tristan, your regular turn.
Okay. Question: would this corruption count as a disease?
Yes, I would say that it is a type of disease.
I have an elixir of health in my equipment. I have no idea how valuable that is, but
An elixir of health
I feel
cures
like
disease.
it's the time to use it.
Yeah, you with a quick understanding of what you got, and I believe that's from the Ruby Moral that you guys got from the Seagrow Caves, you would think this will probably help. You can roll a medicine check if you want, but elixir of health cures disease. This seems to be a disease.
I don't have medicine trained, so I guess I'll just use it. As a bonus action, I pull out the elixir of health and slug that down, and see what happens to this horrible growing corruption in my arm.
Yep. You slug it down, sort of shifting on the moving ship, and as you drink it, and you flash back to when you extracted the Ruby Moral from Seagrow Caves, Tarek brewed it up for you, you see the corruption start to sort of edge back towards your hand. So it slowly seems to be receding. And you can play the rest of the encounter as if you don't have corruption.
Nice.
Okay, cool. In that case, I am going to now charge this one, fighting Ashling, and attack it first with my short sword, but then with my dagger.
Yep. 20 will hit.
So my short sword hits on a 20. That gives my dagger, because I have the Vex quality on my short sword, that gives my dagger advantage. So rolling damage for my short sword, I deal 5 damage, and then attack 24 and 24 to hit. And so that'll give me sneak attack as well.
Nice.
So I'm going to roll And then my sneak attack, I am going to only roll 2d6 and activate the withdraw option so I can move again for half my speed, ignoring that. Or
Very
it's
nice.
the cunning, sneak attack withdraw.
Mhm.
Of the cunning attack options, dealing an extra 8 damage. So I dealt 12 damage
12
on
damage
top
all
of
up.
dagger, and then I
Oh,
get to
on
move
top
another
of dagger.
15 feet, ignoring attack opportunity. Yep. On top of the shot.
Okay.
One,
It
two,
actually goes down with
three.
it.
I am there. Oh, cool.
So with that damage output, you take it down. Tabitha, you are up.
And then shout out to Aisling. Quick, kill the weird one!
I'm going to talk to it before I attack it.
Aww.
Just briefly. I'm going to yell out and I'm going to yell out, well, your stupid worm things are dead. Who the hell are you and what do you want anyway?
As the wind blows through the hold and combat flashes before your eyes, you see the figure turns to look to you and says, I am Derm. I am the Lord of the Worms. And I don't talk to the compost.
Have it your way. The compost will feed you to the worms yourself then. All right, I'm rolling my attack roll with an advantage because of last time. And with advantage, I got a natural 20.
Ooh, very nice.
So, which method of crits are you using?
So we haven't discussed this recently. I've been rolling my own DM preference, but I would be happy if you guys either want to take VLDL rules, which is full damage, and then roll again. Or if you feel strongly about it, you can roll 2 dice, depending on what you guys
So
want.
I think full damage and roll again is what I'm used to. But yeah, I just wanted to
Go
check.
for it.
So and so usually my short bow does 1d6 plus 3. Because of my variant on sneak attack, I had advantage on this attack roll because I used the ranged last time with the Vex. I've got 3d6 damage extra. So I'm assuming that I crit the 1d6 plus 3 and then add a 3d6. Is that right?
Yes. Although
Yeah.
my brain kind of blanked out about halfway through that.
So if I say 9 plus 3 is 12, and then just roll 4d6 and add that to the 12.
What would you normally roll?
So usually it's just 1d6 plus 3.
Yep.
So 9 plus 3 is 12, and then roll a d6 gets me the crit for the hit. Yes?
Yep, that's fine.
And then an extra 3d6. So 12 plus 4d6.
Yep.
18, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29, please.
29. How does this look? Give me the flavor text.
Definitely I have just told him that I am returning him to his own worms. Let's
Okay.
see who the compost is here. And it just basically straight through the middle of the neck. My aim is really nice.
You can see the arrow pierces straight through his neck, and he just cracks his neck, and his neck sort of like starts to extend almost, so his head's like on a long neck, and he's just like looks around. Aisling, it is your turn.
Oh, well, I'm thinking he really is a worm. He's indeed king of worms. I am going to try and use Moonbeam. Can I finally use Moonbeam?
You can use Moonbeam. Actually, does that have to? Do you have to have access to the sky?
Oh, true. We do have
I'll
a
look it
hole
up.
though. Hey, let me double check. Let
I'll
me
look it
double
up.
check what it says.
Yeah,
Beam
well,
of like center to point of range. Yeah, because we are up in the sky.
I'll say you can do it because there is an opening to the sky. That's fine.
Okay.
think that's me. Yep, go for it.
Good. Okay. Can I just go? Oops, no. So it's a 2D.
It does not specifically say you need access to the sky.
Yeah.
That was 4.
Okay.
I'm not
4.
rolling very well.
That's all right. We all have our days. All right. You see the moonbeam comes through and sort of startles him, but he's still standing. Still looks very robust, unfortunately. Which is his turn. Do you want to move up closer, or you're happy at a bit of a distance?
I'll get closer.
How do you want to come up the side, or sort of across the hold?
Yeah, I'll go across the side. Yeah,
Okay.
just behind as much as I can, just so I've got the barrels in between me and him, which might be useful.
Sure. Make for me an athletics check. Only DC 10.
And DC 10.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
With a natural one.
The gods are not on my side today.
Hang on. Actually, what did you roll, Aisling? Did you roll?
I just rolled a D10, but I think I got confused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, athletics. There we go.
right.
Sorry. Apologies. I'll roll
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
found
fine.
it now. I've got a 4.
Okay. Okay. With the 2 plus 2 for 4. So something goes horribly wrong, and as you run towards your enemy, sort of like charging, that you've got that crown on your head with the beast eyes set in gems, wind whipping through your cloak. You slip and you fall and you catch yourself with one hand, and you're now dangling over the city below, sort of swinging in the breeze by one hand.
This is terrible.
As that happens, Derm's going to look around. He's going to see his various minions dead. He's going to see the barrels having fallen mostly to the ground, and he's going to say, "This isn't worth my time. All of you will be nothing but worm food when the hollow eye rises anyway." He clicks his fingers, and he's going to teleport. And you see him, unless anyone counterspells, teleport below the ship, and sort of sinewy wings snap out of his cloak, and he sort of starts gliding off into the city.
Is Volgrim still attached to him via his tentacle?
No, he withdrew the
Dangling
tentacle.
on a flying escape? I can only see how this could be his problem, not mine.
I know. He wisely chose to withdraw his tentacle and not drag along a crazed paladin of Bane.
That would have been an awesome way to play a kill.
But yes, you guys can drop out of initiative, and you have slain your foes and victory.
So the big question is, we came here to do a job because we were told that she was worried that someone was like spying on her, planning something against her. He kind of refused to talk to me. So is he the job, or is he just an incidental accident? Like, have we solved this?
Yeah, that's a good
Or
question.
are we still looking?
It's best not to ask too many questions. People generally
really-
attack me and die for no reason all the time. It happens every Tuesday.
Well, I mean, that's my point.
'cause
People
you're a
attack me for
paladin.
no reason. People attack me for
Hey.
no reason all the time, too. And that's my whole point. Like, she thought one of her friends was, like, ganging up on her. This dude doesn't look like one of her friends and wasn't really like one of the friends we were told about. So is he on board with one of her friends and this was part of it and therefore we've solved the problem? Do we still have to work out what's going on with her friends?
It looked like he was trying to bomb the city somehow. Or do any of her friends sound like the bomb the city kind of person? This is Neverwinter.
Yeah,
I
Aisling,
think.
Aisling, can you make me another athletics check as you dangle over the city below?
So, I mean, deserves to be bombed.
Oh, that's better. 18.
Yeah, that's fine. You climb up and rejoin the conversation.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
thank you. That was a bit concerning.
I didn't know.
Sorry, we would have pulled you back up if we'd realized. I think we just all got distracted.
Oh, I thought it would be nice to overhear something, but
Yeah, we were asking
no, he just said the
instead
word
of saving our friend.
I can't believe this, but I'm going to suggest an option aside from atrocious acts of senseless violence. If we have people who we want to ask questions of, we could just create a zone of truth and forego the usual pleasantries, torture, and whatnot.
That sounds incredibly plebeian of you. Torture is kind of fun when you're the one doing it.
Agreed, but sometimes I must put my duty before my personal pleasures.
I mean, it would be expedient if
Not
you
fun
had
when
zone
you-
of truth.
And a zone of
The problem
truth does
does-
not preclude torture later.
Now you're talking about language. I mean, we could start with that.
I find the moral compass of this assembly to be highly encouraging.
I just don't use a compass
Right.
for anything.
Well, okay. Your difficulties with circumnavigation is your problem. Right now, I suggest we explore the rest of the hold and then get back upstairs and start questioning more of those party guests. See if any of them are involved. And if not, yay, we all get paid. And if they are, then I guess we fight again. Oh God, does anyone have any healing? I'm really messed up.
I mean, if none of you guys are like magic enough, I can potion of healing you. But surely your paladin friend here has
Okay.
skills.
I think I've got cure wounds. That might
Yes,
be useful.
Maybe it would. Yeah,
Okay.
I've only taken grievous injury.
A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
That would be wisdom
Fulgrim taps
for
himself
druid.
on the side of the head and heals 25 of the 26 hit points he's missing.
And that's all his healing.
He's not a servant to a charitable deity.
I want to be mad, but he's kind of exhibiting
said you were.
position to look
Just
after
a
yourself first. Yeah, you guys see the door
Very much
open
a
to the
position
hold
heal myself.
whatever is where your mysterious enemy was. There doesn't seem to be much in there at a quick glance. You still have a couple of barrels of mysterious gas and a couple of gunpowder barrels up on the upper deck, just giving Vorgrim the label. And there were 3 people that you guys talked to, as well as the Matriarch. There was Ditzy Mc astrology person. There was the Matriarch who gave you a necklace of fireballs, which hasn't been used yet. There was also another apprentice mage who I think gave someone a dragon shard for Zone of Truth. And there was Cog the Warforged.
I think that was Tabby, but I might be wrong.
Actually, yeah.
Okay, so we got. I guess we got a couple of weapons of Zone of Truth now. Though I think having Vorgrim do it more efficient in the long term. We could always sell that dragon shard later. What
Is
else we
Vorgrim's
got?
Zone of
Well, we
Truth
got-
just him standing there glowering and like being like,
He has to get a lamp
Just
and
like,
shine
"Tell
it brightly
me!"
right in the space as well.
yeah, do you guys want to do anything in the lower deck? Inspect anything before you head back up to the party?
So I got a bit confused with like the maths. Does Kergan need healing, or any attempts to heal? Still.
Kergan has 5 hit points left.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. I will. Can I roll for
Heal
cure
check
wounds? and
doesn't
see
heal
what
you
happens?
anything. It just.
Oh.
I'll take that amount of healing. Sure.
36.
You've never felt this good. We've looked around the part of the ship that we're in and these barrels, but like compared to what we could see upstairs, I feel like we're in a much smaller part of the ship, so that there are doors leading into other bits of downstairs.
Yep. So basically, you have your lower hold. You've seen all of at this point.
Okay. So we've seen all the
main
rest
party
of that.
room.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
So you basically seen all the lower hold. There's the upper main. Sorry, there's the main party area, which you guys have seen all of, and there's a small like upper viewing platform without much going on that you could see up there. So 3 levels. You've seen 2 of them. The third one was pretty small and didn't have a lot going on at a quick glance.
Do we need more than a quick glance? I would want more than a quick.
I mean, I can
glance.
stay down here and search while you guys go up. I'm not very social.
Have we cleared the lower decks?
CJ
Looks
says
like-
That's fine. Looks like it.
Looks like it. I'm not trusting you right now.
Fulgrim's going to approach the bow of the ship and beckon to the rest of the team as if he wants to storm the front section.
Yeah, Kergan will come in.
All right, then.
Okay.
Like the main level or the lower deck bow?
Right where we are. Like, we want to go in there.
Okay, sure. You have a look around. Do you guys have a look around? What do you do?
Well, yeah, I want to explore the entirety. I want to look everywhere.
Yeah, roll me an investigation or perception check, depending on what you're doing. Everyone who's in there can. Investigation if you're getting up close. Perception if you're just like having a squeeze.
Well, it's 9, but that's because I rolled a nat 1. So
I am
yeah.
invested. Oh, the 2.
With a 17 for Vorgrim on perception and 14 with Aisling, you guys are pretty confident there's not much here. You find there's not too much to find. You do get some additional thoughts on those barrels at a perception check without getting up close to them. So there are some barrels that Kergan previously had a look at. The gunpowder barrels appear to just be gunpowder barrels. They're fairly straightforward. They are what they say on the tin. The other unmarked barrels, you actually spot a rune that wasn't, previously visible. It translates to assimilation as you sort of look at it, and that's what you get a sort of a perception check, having a look around. Anyone who wants to can make me a medicine check about what happened to Kergan, if you wish. Kergan, you see the last traces of that corruption sort of fade off your hand as you're walking around.
No.
Natural 20 for a 21.
Let's get a shot.
Okay.
A 7.
With a natural 20, you would know, based on the appearance of your enemies, based on the runes that are inscribed on the barrel and the gas, that you think this is a gas that can transform humanoids into mind flayers when inhaled.
Oh.
I'm really glad it only got your hand, eh?
Yeah.
It was so lucky you had the elixir of health. I'm not going to lie. There was only one in the party, and the odds that it was you was quite low. Yeah, you don't find much more. You don't find like his manifesto or monologue. You just find the barrels of gas, unfortunately.
What is there anything we can do with a barrel of gas, like to seal it more? Or...
Yeah, like you guys, this is a hold in a ship. You could find some netting or rigging or something to like make it more secure. If you wanted. Yeah,
is there netting or kind of any around the barrels? Is there any kind of metal we could maybe melt?
Sure, you could melt metal. I think Aisling actually still has an aversion to ropes after the first episode of the series. Like first roll you ever made was bad with ropes. Yeah. So you guys could safely bundle it up in rope or canvas or something to protect them.
Yeah, I will do that.
Does anyone have the skills to destroy such a substance?
I don't.
No.
You holy magic people usually do this stuff.
I hit things with my sword. I don't do the academic stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is out of our realm, and at the best we sell it to an alchemist later. But first, we've got an entire party to interrogate.
Okay.
If you have some charcoal, you should write that this barrel contains bad stuff and do not drink it.
Yeah, but like, if anyone on the ship is anything like me, they're going to see a sign that says bad stuff, don't drink. And they're going to be like, tasty. I should try that. You know, it's like when there's the red button that you're not meant to push, like what just happened before with that lever on the wall.
Get creative and think of something that would really make people
that's my life.
How about we just put in, like, wrap the rope around it in very complicated netting, and then we leave it at that.
You broke the DM. You broke the DM.
I might be a paladin of Bane and all, but what if some kid opened this thing?
Then we have a dangerous new young mind flayer.
Was bound to the dominion of some kind of illithid rather than to Bane, which is unacceptable, and then we have to slay it. And that's a lot of work.
And too much paper.
Oh, and we feel bad for the kid, maybe.
I just don't like the paperwork. I mean, this bit here was not our job. What if we just like shove all of the bad barrels right up in the bow and then like shove other barrels that are less bad in front of them, with the idea just being that it's going to take anyone ages to get to the bad shit?
I feel like that's pretty good for now. Yeah, and we just kind of chuck in really weird knots everywhere.
And then at some point when we find someone who's appropriate, we just like, by the way, you need to know that that stuff's down there and someone should get like, I don't know, a cleric with the right level of clearance or whatever. That's not my department.
I mean, have we met the lady we're meant to be, protecting? We could tell her.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still not convinced that she's not just, threatening herself, but yeah.
Do we know if she has a thing for tentacled supervillains?
I mean, there was clear
I didn't ask about her book preferences, no. Sorry, CJ.
wise. Might have found things out you didn't know.
You guys hear
I
from
like
upstairs.
I like this zone of truth thing that Fulcrum has. That's it. That sounds fun. Let's do
Now,
that.
according to the stage, fashion show attendees, all participants in the catwalk must now attend the show. And you feel like something's happening upstairs. I don't know.
We are missing the party. The party we are meant to be using to figure things.
We should
This will be the
probably
part
go
when
and
everyone's gathered together and we'll be at the
watch.
most vulnerable.
yes. You could zone of truth like all of them at once.
Yeah. So everyone's gonna be
The
gathered around
commentators will
the
be the
stage.
most hilarious under compulsion to tell the truth.
And what
When there's a fashion show going on?
Anyone who's missing this is really missing out.
Do we recognize whose voice is making
I
that
feel
announcement?
like that.
That sounds like
No.
a trap.
Like
feel
you
like
could
he's
roll,
addressing
but
us
you
with
wouldn't
it.
know the announcer of the fashion show.
Okay, so it's not one of the people we were talking to.
No.
Time to proceed upstairs.
Okay.
You guys proceed upstairs. There is some sort of catwalk event happening. All the celebrities and fashionista types are doing various catwalk and performances. You see fire twirling. You see one person playing the violin. Seems to be some sort of fashion show / modeling event. You also see, resetting the field, the Matriarch sitting on the throne at the front of the ship. You see the 3 people you have been informed are possible spies or planning to betray her. You see Cog, the Warforged, to the southwest, Alistair Alinga Apotha to the right, and Libra Halo to the top near the Matriarch. Vorgrim, your compass is still swinging wildly also. If you want, anyone can just make me a general perception check about what's going on, or you can go talk to people.
17 for perception.
Oof. 6.
6, okay. What is okay? Kergan, with an 11, you notice someone in a sort of, not quite cloak and dagger, but sort of slightly covered hood, just keeping an eye on you from the corners. Hard to make out much more with an 11. With a 17, you think Cog looks a bit fidgety, Sarah. The Warforged looks a bit fidgety. And with the other rolls, Aisling is pretty convinced that bows are the high fashion for society at the moment, as she sees one person just in like a very avant-garde costume with multiple, 20 different bows at various points, and she's convinced that's sort of the high fashion of the time. What did you roll, Vorgrim?
Vorgrim was actually going to approach the most expensively attired person there and try to buddy up to them.
Yeah, sure.
To try to get their insight on the events and the people on board.
The most expensively attired. I suppose the Matriarch would be the most expensively attired. You would also see a member of a company called Acquisitions Incorporated, by the name of Jim Darkmagic, hanging out on the ship. He's got very gaudy wizard robes, but you can tell that they're very expensive, but they're still gaudy. So rhinestones, but actual diamonds on a black cloak. Yeah, you can talk to either of those.
I think I'll talk to the Matriarch.
Sure. What do? You come in hot with a ha cha cha, or do you how do you approach the head of the festivities?
Well, Vorgrim's going to come in and tell her I like the festivities and I appreciate the style and flair with which she runs everything. He is, of course, rolling deception on this because it's all one tacky, gaudy, non-militaristic event and a waste of time and resources when all these people could be put to work in the fields to support the war the military-industrial complex. But Volgrim knows how to lie, and he's good at it. And he'll do this tactfully, I hope. Shall I roll deception?
I hope.
Roll deception.
Hmm.
Yeah, 14's pretty good. The matriarch seems swayed and says, "Thank you. It is the event of the century, as far as I've been told. Crystal von Scribe's given me a great write-up in her paper, the script. She is pleased by your compliments and says, you know what, you have the look of someone I've seen before. I just can't quite place you."
Perhaps on the catwalk?
Could be that. Could be that. And she sort of
I
leans in
understand
and
that
just like,
black and gothic steel is in style everywhere.
she sort of leans in conspiratorially and says, "You wouldn't happen to run with the Zentarum, would you?"
They are my favorite employers, yes.
I just feel like I've seen you or someone like you with the Zentarum. Who was it? I don't know. Maybe it was the Catwalk.
I do have, perhaps it's an identical twin of mine or a doppelganger. How long ago did you see them?
I think it was even last week. I was trying to conduct some business out of town, and I had to reach out to a few entrepreneurial sorts, sort of the types that would take missions others wouldn't. Looked very much like you. What was his name?
Is it
Daz?
Judas?
No. It was Judas, actually. Yes, that's it.
Ah, very good. I'll have to track him down. Please pass my name on if you wish to get favorable deals with the Zentarum in future. Give my recommendation.
Yes, of course. I must say, I think this party's been going swimmingly. I was a bit worried. I thought someone was, just between us two conspiratorial types, I thought someone was going to try and off me. I thought someone would have a crack at the old matriarch and take me out. Seems to have been pretty good.
What is high society if one doesn't endure an assassination a couple of times a week? It keeps things entertaining.
You know what? You are the life of the party. Do you want to get up on the catwalk?
I believe I must. For Bane, for the Zentarum.
And she sort of claps her hands and says, "Severe, we have a new entrant." And Severe Nightingale, don't know what happened there. Entry Planet to the Stars sort of grabs you and hustles you up onto the catwalk, and you can roll for me a performance check while the others. What are the rest of you doing as Borgrim enters the catwalk?
I'm hanging around near Cog and keeping an eye on him mostly, but also sort of a general eye around it, looking for anyone who might be behaving oddly.
Sure. With your previous check, you see that Cog is just sort of like looking around, occasionally checks his watch and sort of looks out the window, checking his watch.
I'm going to sidle up to him then, and I'm going to say, waiting for something to happen at a particular time. Or are
And
they
he sort of
running
like
late?
he twitches and says, "Oh, sorry, I'm a bit nervous in crowds. I've spent my whole life sort of trying to fit in. The old Warforged look is not, it's throws some people off." What were you saying?
You just seem anxious about the time.
Oh, I just think we should all be equal. I don't find these events really great. I think we should, have equal standing, justice for all that. You don't want to too many people have too much money. Set things right, all that business.
How would you affect that? How would you make us all equal? It's a lovely idea.
Oh, well, I'm just passionate about assimilation and unity.
I would have thought that a warforged like you, who's spent all of this time trying to fit in and feeling like they were discriminated against, would be more about accepting people with differences.
Yeah, well, I sort of thought that a bit too. I've been around the traps here. I haven't been doing a great job as an advisor here. I'm under a bit of pressure, I must say. Yeah, I've under a bit of pressure from the matriarch, which is why she's going to fire me.
She's going to fire you.
Yeah, I think she's going to fire me.
As she said she will.
No, but you could kind of tell, can't you?
I mean,
What are you doing
I've
here?
only been
for
fired
fun?
once, and yes, I could tell, but I could tell because, like, my boss was like, Tabitha, I have to fire you. And I was like, yeah, well, that, I can tell. Yeah. I mean, he said he had to fire me, so I could tell.
You
I
think my
mean,
job might be
did you
okay?
screw up or something? Well, I haven't heard anything about you losing your job. Like, I'm
Oh
just
no, it might be
wondering,
okay. What have I done? I might still have a job. Oh man.
what
Oh
have
man.
you done?
Oh man.
You might still have a job.
Are
Why
you,
don't
you
you
an
just ask
adventurer?
her?
Are you an
I
adventurer?
love adventures. I love adventures.
There's a little problem down in the hold. I might have overreacted to the threat to my job.
Uh,
How would you
Is
feel
it a-
about?
what's the problem exactly?
Well, there was a man down there who was very convincing, you see, and he said he was talking about how all
Right,
things should be equal, and we should
green
all be
gas
one, and we should all be
shit?
unity.
Wormy dude.
Oh, you've met him.
Yes, briefly.
Yes. Well, I may have hired him or agreed to help him distribute some unity-making gas, and I think it might have been a mistake. Do you feel like going down there and just having a chat with him, sort of sorting it out?
With respect, firstly, this problem already solved. Secondly,
Oh, good.
next time you're going to consider unity making, I'm going to put money on you did not ask this gentleman how he intended to do this.
Oh, yeah, he was just he said he was it was all for the greater good, and that we should all be on a level playing field, nice and equitable, and we'd all be equal, and we'd all be one working towards the same good.
I want to like you. I really want to like you. And
Well,
I
you could.
want it to be good news that I don't think you were going to lose your job today.
How good?
But if that's the sort of decision you make, then honestly, I'm not sure that you're actually qualified to be her advisor.
Well, I mean, I could advise on what to do, and she could say, "Oh, that's not a good idea. I won't do that." And then, you know,
Advisors are usually meant to have the right advice. That's what they're paid for.
I'm sort of more of a rad advisor, if you will. I'm sort of the cool kid on the block.
Right. And assuming you are keeping your job, because assuming I'm correct that she was not intending to fire you, what's it worth to you keeping your job?
A lot. I mean,
Yes, I imagine it is a lot. What is a lot?
Well, I have some gold. I have maybe 100 gold pieces. I could get you pretty easily, and if you're looking for treasure, I might have a hookup for a lost relic. There's a piece of something called the
Now, that's
Orrery of the
most
Wanderer.
interesting thing you've said all night. We need to have a chat. We're going to
Yes,
want more
let-
than 100 gold.
I'll tell you what. You
But
could
yes,
come see me after the party.
want-
I'll find the map to the relic, to the Orrery of the Wanderer.
I'm not letting you out of my sight.
All right, I'll sketch you something. I'll give you the 100 gold now, and I'll sketch you a little map. And he sort of like pulls out a sheet and starts sketching something furiously. And you hear, now on the stage, he's the bane of all his competition. It's Volgrim.
Volgrim's actually going to use his human species special trait to use his heroic inspiration to try and get a better roll on that performance check.
Sure.
See if this is better than 13. That's better than 13.
22 with a 22. you tell me what happens with a 22 on the stage.
So Volgrim is going to make sure that all the blood and gore is flecked off his greatsword. He'll sheathe it. He'll strut out onto the catwalk. And when he's halfway along, he'll remove his helmet, casting out his raven black hair, and he's going to flick the hair back in the style of all great models and Fabio wannabes. And there's going to be a moment where the light catches him and his pale skin shines like the moon, bringing up all the details of the incredibly manly scars he has across his face. And he's going to give an amazing catch-all smile to the audience before pivoting and giving his his bold catwalk strut off the stage.
Love it.
And as he walks off, he'll say, "There is always room for people to join the Zentarum. You too may enjoy the blessings of his grace and bask in my beauty." And a wink at one of the younger women who's more likely to be encouraged to join the Zentarum if she's being approached by handsome young men.
Several swoons, a few sort of giggles and chuckles. Generally well received by the crowd. You get the sense the Zentarum will increase their intake.
Doing the Lord Bane's work.
I'll say there's maybe 10 more minutes left of the session. Kergan, as you're sort of filtering through the crowd, the cloaked figure sort of comes up to you and just sort of like just the balcony looking out over the on the upper levels and just sort of heads up there. You find a man standing up on the balcony, sort of looking out over the city. He's got sort of blonde, well-kept hair, almost royally good-looking, a short beard, and sort of lithe build. He has a coin in his hand. He's just tapping it on the railing, just tapping this coin on the railing. And you see it's a little silver coin. He flicks it over his fingers, flicks it up in the air and catches it. It's got the number 12 on a silver coin. He says, "You in the competition?"
If I wasn't,
He says, I can tell you've got something on you, one of these coins. He flicks it up in the air again, catches it. "I need to get all of them. You collecting them too?"
I mean, I've been collecting a lot of things. Coins maybe amongst them. Don't like to give away too much of my position.
Well, tell you what. I could always use another ally. There's 30 coins. There's 30 of us gunning for it. Maybe we don't all have to work against one another. If you change your mind, I'm not so gauche as to challenge you at a party. If you change your mind, come and find me at the Duskweavers. They call me Moth. And he just sort of exits down towards the party unless you say anything else. And you feel that silver coin in your pocket just ping
before
for a
he
second as he passes you.
Before he leaves, I just say, I'm not so committed to.
Okay. He nods. He says, "You look familiar. You grew up around here?"
Yeah, I've been in the city for a little while. I'm back, ready to make my mark.
Okay. He'll fade back into the party. Aisling, what are you doing?
Well, I'm done with. I'm considering seeing what the staff.
I think Aisling's muted.
I was going to say, I can't hear you, but I wasn't sure if it was just me. Because I also couldn't see the mute sign up. I can actually hear your voice. It's just really a long way away, like really turned down.
Hello.
I heard you say hello, but really not in like a audible manner.
He's not marked as muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Has it
while we're
changed which
troubleshooting there,
microphone it's using or something? Sometimes that happens on mine.
Now it says she's muted.
I assume that she's done that as part of troubleshooting.
while
Yeah,
she's
probably.
troubleshooting that, you guys, since you have found the potential, the potential betrayer, is there anything else you'd like to do as the party continues on, or would you like to just wait for the ship to land?
I want to use whisper for.
Testing.
Okay,
That worked.
go ahead.
Yep.
Yay!
That worked. Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm
Aisling?
considering switching into my. Are there much staff around? Like, can we see the staff, like the wage staff and things like that?
Yeah, there's still staff circulating with the canapes. They're kind of the dregs of the canapes. You know, we're down to the Tui's new of beers. We're down to like the kind of cold meat pies. Like it's a meat pie, but you'll take it. There's some various fashion assistants by the Catwalk, a few servers by the Matriarch.
where do they come from? As in, like, where are they? Like, where do they come from from the ship?
Yeah, good question. You see that there's actually sort of a hidden compartment they're coming out of towards the front of the ship, not quite in the lower deck where you guys were, but you think there's a false floor in between the two levels up under where the matriarch is, and there's probably room for a small kitchen or some storage in those areas, and the servants are sort of discreetly hanging out in there.
Okay. I'd like to change into my like staff outfit. Like
Sure.
change into the costume and make it look more staff-like, and sneak down into that area, and initially just kind of try to be very discreet and just hear if there's any mutterings that might be useful.
Yeah, you sort of sneak in. Roll me a performance or deception check. You hear two people gossiping. You hear, Brenda, you cannot let him talk to you like that. You are a strong, confident woman, and I will not have you disrespect yourself like that. As two of them sort of, okay. And as you roll that, two of the servants look over at you and say, "Excuse me, what are you doing down here?"
Excuse you. I have a very important job.
A very important job, more important than canapes. And she shoves a canapé platter and a platter with the equivalent of Tui's new. Give me a name for like the cheap beer of D&D. I don't know what that would be. Someone can pitch that to me.
Kobold's IPA.
Kobold's IPA. Which is a platter of Kobold's IPA. There's thirsty patrons out there, and you're absolutely not doing your job.
Don't you know this is an avant-garde show? Should our service not also
I can't
be
believe it.
avant-garde? Is this not what the
I already
matriarch
missed-
wants?
I've had a night. Derek has left me. He's gone to join Darius's dashing do-gooders of daring, some hero band that's just arrived in the city and been employed by Acquisitions Incorporated, so that's a whole thing. And then I miss Vorgrim, the stallion, up on stage. So I've just had it. I can tell.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear all that. Maybe I came across too strong. Do you want a hug? And do you want to go up there and I'll take over your job for a bit?
Actually, that's very lovely. I'll go up there. And
Okay.
Brenda and Brendice sort of both toddle up and sort of
Names.
continue their work. There's not too much you can see around here at a quick glance. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
I am just curious whether the servants have heard, the servants have heard like any gossip, particularly about the matriarch. If there's any other kind of irregularities that they're aware of.
There is some gossip. The matriarch's been more paranoid. She's been making mistakes she wouldn't make normally. She's been like taking her food in quarters and having it tested for poison. They also do comment that Cog the Warforged seems like off lately. He seems a bit just like weird and spouting weird theories about everyone being more equal and everyone becoming one for the greater good. Beyond that, not much.
Okay. Any other guests that they've mentioned to look out for, but there's particular kind of like gossip about?
Yeah. Actually, one of the other servants, Travar, does mention to you that he had a brief fling on the balcony with a handsome blonde-haired man who went by the name of Moth. And Travar was quite taken as he seemed to be some sort of dashing rogue. But he told him that he was actually of royalty and not just a street rogue.
Interesting. How did he know that?
Oh, he just took him at his word.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anything about the astrologist?
No, the astrologist is generally well liked, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, she seems she cool.
She cool? Okay. Okay, interesting. So fishing. Who else have we got? We've got Alistair.
Alistair is
Alistair.
generally regarded a bit pompous, but a bit of an optimist. They're generally okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Great. I will sneak a few canapes to map for myself, and then I'll get back into the deck again.
So, is there anything else anyone would like to do before I sort of bring the session to a close and the ship lands?
Track down that expensively dressed wizard who may or may not have some knowledge about Judas.
Yeah, so you see sitting in a corner, sort of like canapes stacked, beers stacked on one side, canapes stacked on one side, and servants just rotating through bringing food, is Jim Darkmagic, who's a fairly famous figure on this city. Jim Darkmagic, you would know, is a member of Acquisitions Incorporated, one of the founding figures, and he's sort of sitting there like, yeah, keep them coming, good stuff.
Acquisitions Incorporated. With a name like that, it says a lot about ambition and what one hopes to achieve for the future.
Oh yeah. So I was here. Tell you what, we got a mission to protect the Matriarch, but I kind of, I'll be honest with you, I kind of delegated it out, sort of referred the matter on because I have important things to do. He sort of picks another canapé, flings it back. Jim Darkmagic. Important things.
I appreciate your work ethic. There are always below decks types to handle that.
Yeah. He's like, anyway, the boss, Omundron, he's looking for more hands. He heard there was a big band of heroes arrived in the city recently. What were the names? Darius's Dashing Do-Gooders, I think.
Oh.
Said he might
Was
want
there
to hire
someone who
them.
looked like me in that group? And Vorgrim will take his helmet off?
Not really. They're all
Good.
They're all kind of do-gooders, if that makes sense.
Good. I'm just hoping that the family's standing up for their convictions. Have you seen someone like me in another mercenary group, perhaps?
Don't think so, but Acquisitions Incorporated's got a lot of reach. We can usually find someone if we want. For the right price. We can happily track someone down.
What kind of prices are we talking?
Coin, barter, jobs. We're a good locum agency. You do a job for us, we'll do a job for you.
Let's say I found some subcontractors to clear out whatever problem is brewing below decks here in exchange for tracking down that individual.
Oh yeah, that'd be doing. You guys got a name? You got branding? It's all branding here in the industry. Got a team name?
Well, with the Zentarum, as you know, we're mercenaries. We could be, we go by the name the Hand of Bane, but you could always give us some kind of moniker that's a bit more modest.
So you guys are all Zentarum then? Oh wow, okay. I guess you don't need a group.
They don't know it yet, but I'm working.
Ashley looks terrified.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you swing by Omundron's office? I'll be there. I'll give you a hookup. You tell me who you're looking for. We'll track him down. And yeah, you track him down. Whatever you do is your business at that point.
Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. And with that, Vorgrim will walk off. And then he'll discreetly go downstairs, get the corpses of the things we killed, and arrange for my team members to bring them up as proof that we handled whatever was downstairs as our part of the deal.
Sure.
No, you're the muscle. You do the lifting.
Clearly a handsome face like this is meant for being the speaker of the party.
Anything else you guys wish to do before the ship sort of glides to a landing smoothly in the city?
Just get what I want off Cog.
Yeah, Cog gives you a map.
I'll take the map and the details and the money.
The map is of the local coastline as well as the continent. He has sketched the location of one of 6 pieces of something called the Orrery of the Wanderer, which is he describes it as a relic of immense power previously buried that he's been given a lead on. He mentions that another group is looking for this, and he calls that group the Discord, and that was how he came into the information as an information broker.
Is he able to tell me who gave him the information? Like, was it the Discord that gave him the information? I doubt it.
No, he was able to come into it through a street contact who's sort of a fence, an information broker. He's very reluctant to give up that name, but it was not him directly. He was given this information as part of his advisor role. He was sort of scouring for opportunities for investments.
Interesting. Okay.
And I would think with that, the ship is able to glide smoothly into dock. And, everyone exits having had the party of the year. Matriarch leaves safely in full health. The guests all get their photos on the red carpets. Crystal von Scribe writes up a dashing piece about Vorgrim the Stallion, as well as about the fireworks that were present for the event. And yeah, you guys are free to leave. You are free to explore the city, and you have a few leads on where to go for finding Judas, for talking to Acquisitions Incorporated, and potentially some sort of competition for Kergan to enter.
Semi out of character, would Kergan have theoretically gotten a perception test on if someone who gave him who offered 30 pieces of silver happened to look like Vorgrim?
Do you know what Judas looks like, Kergan? Would you know? I guess you would know what
but if he looks like Vorgrim, I surely would have noticed.
He did not look like Vorgrim, even without a roll. Like, this didn't seem to be Judas. Yeah.
Coincidence.
Since that compass sort of settles down as you get off the ship, and you sense that maybe the height or elevation was helping you pinpoint or triangulate, but it seems to settle down. It's still pointing in one direction now. And we will come to a close there tonight. And you guys can choose where we want to go from this. You can explore Acquisitions Incorporated. They will have some missions for you, be it high spy type missions, infiltrations, speeding bullet train evacuations, hostage rescues, or you can start exploring the Orrery of the Wanderer, a hidden relic, gathering the 6 pieces. Yeah, have a think about that, and we'll reconvene.